Hey everybody, doing a vlog. Here, let me get my boobs in this. Shit. Doing the dagg vlog today. Day 3, probably. Uh, I'm glad yesterday that I did just do a sick day. I took care of Max and everything, but I made sure we ate better and just lied down the whole fucking day. And I feel good today. Did stuff I did. I cleaned. Ignore that behind there. It's a whole nother thing. I did the dishes mostly. I worked out, like really light workout. I just did push-ups, sit-ups, and like a good amount of stretching because I have scoliosis. It's not super bad right now. I went to chiropractor a lot. I got it pretty under control, but just like since I was feeling really shitty the last 4 days, I haven't worked out, and I don't know. And I think it's the same for everyone. If you don't work out, your body, like some people can just. My brother lies down all the fucking time, and he doesn't hurt. My body, if I don't exercise or stretch and shit, actually hurts quite a bit. So like anytime I work out, as long as I'm doing it a lot, especially stretching, I feel a lot better as long as I can keep it up. I wish that it made that easier. It doesn't for whatever stupid fucking reason. Like if something makes you feel good, you think most things that make you feel good, you just do it habitually. You're like, yeah, that's not so much for me and working out. So that requires effort. I don't know why I did that voice. um, I don't have much to. I didn't think of anything to talk about because it's not the point. Because I'm really enjoying this the dagg thing because it's just doing something every day. I actually look forward to it. It's like a little conversation all about you, but not well thought out. It's not about putting your best self out there. Like going back to how this differs from social media to me, it's really nice because it's not about a planned thing. It's not like, ooh, look at me. It's a more legitimate, just kind of like, hey, and you give yourself 5 minutes of talking. Because even when you think, I think a lot about a lot of things, and I form arguments, and they're really well articulated arguments in my head. But when you talk, you lose that. You lose your your persuasive articulation. So I have to try and get better at saying what I mean and getting it across fully, which usually just takes a while. If you're wondering why I'm looking at myself on screen because I'm doing this on my computer today, and I'm super vain, and I look kind of insane, but I like it. I like my hair when I'm all greased up. But yeah, so just really talking about bringing up the scoliosis thing, just because I exercised today. I don't know. That's a snippet of my life. I think I've been blessed with kind of a general, like I'm not like everyone has their different opinions of what attractive is and everything, but generally I have clear skin. I have mostly angular face, and I'm not super buff or anything, but I'm like I stay thin, and as long as I exercise I have good shape. I'm still pretty thinner than most people might want to be, but like, so on the outside it all looks okay, but then I have horrible eyesight, and it's degenerative right now. I don't know when it's gonna even out. It hasn't. Every year it gets worse. I don't know if I should be worried about that or not. And my back sucks, but my teeth are fine and shit. So I'm just why I bring that up is I'm almost a metaphor for vanity. How and I got my nails done. Max did my nails. Yeah. Just because something might look okay. Once again, not trying to say I'm like, but just generically, I fit into a beauty standard to a point. And but then on the inside, so like terrible vision, scoliosis, a general inability to fit in with others. When I was young, I didn't. As I got older, I learned how. So I technically have the ability, because if I want to, I can pretend and do it. But if I'm being honest with myself and doing stuff that makes me happy, I perpetually don't fit in with others because I go around being opinionated to a point, or at least not even in any one opinion, but just being a strong source of a general feeling, I guess. Max is playing music loud. Hopefully, I'll check if that's in there. I might have to end this here, but I'm gonna talk for a little bit longer, and hopefully that will just be fine. Babe, can you close the door? What an asshole. But we'll see. It's probably not that loud in it. Yeah, so that's a fun thing. It's just an organic way to, it's just because I thought of it kind of now, staring at myself. So really, I'm really enjoying the dagg thing because it's just talking, and I was thinking about articulating why it's artistic and different from regular social media. And I think the reason why it is, and this is dagg, is Doel's artist growth group. So it is that, and what I think is artistic about it is it's kind of, and I think everyone, as Doel likes to put it, is art is self-expression. I have many musings, so I can't just make it an easy description like that, but what I think is that everyone has something they want to express, and art is how you express that. Whether or not it's good art depends on the expression, but all expression is valid. So what this is, it's almost like if we view the expression of self as art, this is almost raw material of art. It is the simple emotions and things that will go out, and this enables me and the other people who are in dagg to fuel that, to allow that thought, to think about that thought and have a place for it to grow, because doing something artistic does that. But there is, within the media now, saturation and too much content, to the point of there's so much of the same thing that when does art stop being art? And it stops. Like, there's a difference between entertainment and art, because when you're watching something that's been done a whole bunch, or it's like a basic plagiarism of something. So when does it stop being art? And I do want to put out really good content and stuff and good expression, but we don't. A lot of the expression I would like to do is acting, performance based, and it's hard to find an area to do that, and it's hard to make things and have the drive to make things when you don't have an audience. So this really allows me to do it. Not that I have an audience right now, but this allows me to get thoughts out and express myself, and then take away a hindrance of actually making something that's good. Because once again, this is like cheap. This is just raw material. It's whatever. It's not meant to be crafted or pretty. It's not. It didn't require a lot of effort, and I don't think that means it's not valid. I just think it means to be treated as what it is. It's just interesting. But then, if you're interested in what we say, but then the actual expression of art that's really well done, like really put a lot of effort in, it's allowing me to feel better about doing that. Even in these 3 days, I feel more energized about doing it because I've been expressing that, and now since this is out there, I can focus more on that and not be afraid of people understanding what it's about and just getting it and just kind of getting it done. That's how it's making me feel anyway. It's kind of cool therapy. And it's the support group, dagg, is there, so we get feedback, which is awesome. But then having it out is kind of the part, which I think why we do that and why it's a good idea is, or why I want to do it, is because we're putting it out there. And that's what artists have to do. They have to take that vital kind of essence and put it out there for judgment. So having this out there for judgment, but doing it to do it and get support, is really allowing those things to grow, I think. So I actually think Doel came up with something good, and I don't even know how he thought of it. And he came over today and gave me multivitamins, me and my wife. Just like, and he called me a pleb. That was nice of him. King has to take care of his plebeians. I felt bad about him giving me free stuff, and then he called me a plebeian. And then I was like, well, I'm going to take your free stuff now. I think he called me plebeian, so he said it wrong too. So, whatever, Doel. But yeah, it's going good. Might be a bit long. Hopefully I will check, because it has to be 10 minutes. But yeah, thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye.